Oh, yeah. It's time for ladies' night. Ladies, hit the dance floor. Hey, man, it's ladies' night. Didn't you hear me? Get off of the dance floor. What do you. Is that a bottle of ketchup you have in your hand? Why do you have ketchup at the club, man? We in the club. We don't need ketchup. We're too busy dancing. Stop celebrating the ketchup, man. That's weird. And is that a San Pellegrino? Why do you have a sparkling water? We are in the club. That's right, get off the dance floor. All right, ladies, it's time for. Oh my God, he's got a banana. Where did you get the banana? Did you bring that with you? The club didn't open for 3 hours, so you had that banana. Stop trying to share the banana, man. Go, leave. Why are you still here? Go away. We're dancing. Listen, ladies, if you're gonna be on the dance floor, avoid that guy. He is so strange. What's he doing? He's got everything in his hand. Well, see, now that's what happens. You're getting threatened. Get out of here. Leave. Go.
It's news time. Delivering to you the news you didn't know about, the news you didn't care about, and the news you didn't know you cared about. With host, Chad White. Now, here's that host, Chad White. Welcome back to News Time. I'm your host, Chad White, and this is the pay parody news you didn't know about. I didn't say party. Since the dawn of television and film, there have been discrepancies between what men make versus everybody else. It's a problem that's discussed continually, yet never really solved. Recently, with the spate of civil upheaval bleeding into the entertainment world, it appears as though this parody problem might finally have a solution coming. Not soon. I don't want to put a timetable on it. I mean, I'd like it to be soon, but the fellas in charge might have other plans. The coronavirus pandemic is taking the entertainment industry by storm. I've done stories on how theaters, music, games, and a litany of other parts of what we do are affected by the virus. Paid parody is finally getting its time in the spotlight, so thank me for my service. Stop your complaining, female viewers. Oh, what's that? They're only complaining because I keep pulling my clothes off? Harassment? Since when? HR violation? Last warning? But it's my show. Oh, I have to get rid of that button under my desk that makes my door close and sprays lavender in the air as a platter of fresh oysters rises from the ground? If you say so. Ashley Cullins and Natalie Jarvie of The Hollywood Reporter point to 2018 as the turning point for a hard look at pay changes. A pre-Walker Harvey Weinstein was being taken down, movies could still be released in theaters, and I wasn't at my lowest mental point yet. One of the catalysts behind modern-day pay parody came after reshoots of the movie All the Money in the World. Stars Mark Wahlberg and Michelle Williams returned to reshoot a few select scenes with the green screen Christopher Plummer, who replaced Kevin Spacey because he's a bad human being. Mark Wahlberg was reportedly paid $1.5 million, while Williams took home $1,000. Not $100,000, $1,000. On top of that, she only received a fraction of what he earned during the initial movie shoots. Wahlberg would eventually give every last cent he earned from the reshoots to the Time's Up campaign, but thankfully, the discussion blew up and now we're talking about pay more openly. Again, the problems about pay stem further back than 2018. In 2015, which I know is not that much further back, but bear with me, Jennifer Lawrence was found to be one of 2 women actors who earned as much as their male counterparts. And even then, she still fell short of the top earners. Meryl Streep, Diane Keaton, women directors, and even screenwriters are given the short stick. Women in film as a whole are paid $1 million less than men. It doesn't matter if they have multiple Oscar wins or are coming back to write the sequel to a hit film, women in front of and behind the camera are treated much less respectful than the men. You may be wondering about television. While the problem there persists, it's not as pronounced. Casts negotiate their contracts together, which is why actors like Kaylee Cuoco and Sofia Vergara both made almost $30 million on their sitcoms, and doesn't explain why neither of them responded to my proposals in 2012. I'm still holding out hope to become trophy husband Mr. Cuoco. The paper's already written up. And then there's women of color who get treated worse than any other human in the industry. Simply put, women of color, particularly black and native women, get fewer opportunities than white women. Less opportunities means lower pay, leading to lower quotes and an inability to negotiate for more money. The path forward from here is deceptively difficult. Studios could just as easily pay their employed women more. Keyword here is could. Sadly, it takes a lot more coercing. It came to light that Claire Foy was paid less than her equal co-star of The Crown, but Netflix quickly fixed that. And soon after, the streaming service investigated other pay gaps in their productions and corrected them accordingly. UK production is trying to fix pay parity too, but progress is slow. Pay disputes don't just stop at film or regular TV production. Late night is having its own monetary renaissance too. Musicians from different shows across the broadcast networks are banding together, and I'm so sorry for the pun, to get things like better healthcare and even residuals, which they are entitled to from things like views on YouTube videos. They're doing this through the Musicians Union, so I expect a better payout than the others here, but it's still a problem they had to do this in the first place. Pay disparity is one of many problems in Hollywood, and Hollywood's got a lot of problems. How can the entertainment industry get to solving these disputes? By continually talking about it. Not just the women either. Men, those in charge, and literally everyone else has to keep this and other hard to talk about topics in the discussion. Only then can we finally stop talking about it, and we can finally get back to the real problems, like you subscribing and check out one of our other videos. Of course, you can head to the website cpluscomedy.com, where there's so many interviews with your favorite comedians that you'll go, I like that person, I think I'll read this. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at cpluscomedy. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Chad Black White. Like us on Facebook. Listen to the Constitutionals podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And now I got to get back into this club.